Alright, so guys, we have some good news today. We are starting up a new YouTube channel. Hey, that's my line. It's fine. We're starting up a new YouTube channel. We gotta be excited. Let's go. My name is Jovan. I'm a 20-year-old business student studying in Singapore. But I have a passion for filmmaking. Ever since I was young, I've always had this inspiration to film the people, the things, and basically everything that is in my life. It was a way of documenting and looking back when I'm older to see how far I've come. But in just 2 years, that dream fell apart. Why is there coffees here though? Like, there are oh my god! The crows. But after 6 years, I finally stepped out of that people's perception world and started creating once again. My 50mm out here in Bangkok. Stretch of road over here. Wow, 1 PM.
Hey yo, it's jovansvlogs.
So good. Okay. Just last December, I've created over 6 different videos on my previous channel, and now we're here. So probably at this point you might be wondering, why am I starting out a whole YouTube channel when I have over 1,000 subscribers on my previous one? And the answer is just really simple. All I want to do is to just achieve what I wanted to do ever since I was young and try to be a better version of myself 8 years ago when I reached 1,000 subscribers. And you know what? Maybe in another 5 years or 4 years time, we'll hit 100,000, we'll hit 1 million, who will know? There is no way we will know how far we'll go unless we try and figure it out. So in 2025, it's time to start now. So with my passion for filmmaking, and along with the different skill sets that I'll learn along the way through this content creator journey, not to mention the determination that we all need, all 3 of us need, in order to reach our goals at the end of the day. And that is to be 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year itself, 2025. So with that mindset to do better than before, let's set our aims for 2025 with a vision board. A vision board is basically a visual representation of your goals and aspirations in the form of images. And even though it's already the 20th day of January, nobody said it was too late to start. Damn, this is such a low table. Okay. Honestly, sometimes it is a struggle to just find which area of my room has the best lighting, but well, I guess this place seems like it has the best lighting. Like, I look absolutely bright compared to back there, so we'll take it here. Okay, so we finally fixed this lighting issue-ish, kinda. Like, I feel that this is where the lighting is best. Background not very nice, but we'll just stick with it for this time onwards. So basically, in my 2025 goals, I really want to set them into 3 different subcategories, which are passion, education, and lifestyle. So among these 3, we're gonna first talk about each, and then we're gonna go through what are the different goals that I've actually set for this year. So firstly, for passion, what do we have here is this. This is the 100k subscriber plaque. I know I'm not gonna reach it in 2025, but I just want to put it down as a goal because in the long run, this is where I want to hit. With that goal in mind, this year I've actually set myself 1000, which is actually what I have in my old channel as well. So with this new channel itself, I want to create a new perspective and to create in a different style than before. So moving on to the next one really quickly. So this is one of the cameras that I really want to get this year, and this is the Fujifilm X100V. Now this camera has been hyped for quite a while already, and trust me, it is quite expensive because for me, I'm not currently working, so to gain actually $2,000 to buy this camera is really expensive. So in this year itself, I really hope that I can get this camera, one of my favorite cameras as well, and that is because I actually printed out a few pictures that you can actually take with this camera. So this is one of them. Now if you guys don't know what this is Lawson, one of the convenience store that's actually in front of Mount Fuji. I love the color grading on this. Like, the colors are just superb. It used to be a place where everybody goes, but I think just recently there was a wall built up just because everyone was crowding around this area. There used to be traffic jams and it was just really messy around the area. But now I think they brought it down because a lot of people are not visiting this area, so I guess they rather have more people than nobody, right? So yeah, really cool. So besides that itself, I actually printed a few of my own films that I actually took a while back in my previous video. I'm actually very proud of these different scenes that I got. Most of the time, I usually doubt myself. I don't really have the confidence when it comes to making these style of films, even though I do have the passion in it. But having to print this out serves as a reminder to me to always stay confident, be confident in my own work, and just trust the process of filmmaking. So yeah, I'm really proud of this, and I hope that this will inspire me in the future. So moving on to lifestyle really quickly, we have actually more pictures right over here because I feel that lifestyle is the section where there are most goals in it. So we're gonna go through them really quickly one by one. So by the end of this year, I'm actually moving out to a different house, and with a new environment, a new room, I just want to make the most out of it by making a really cool aesthetic and conducive environment for me to do all my filmmaking and to basically pursue my passion as well. And I guess I just took a few pictures of how I want my future room to be. So here are just some pictures that I got off from YouTube. So these are 2 different pictures. I'm not sure if you guys can really see them. So these are 2 pictures that I've actually gotten from YouTubers, fellow YouTubers who I got inspired by their rooms. This is the first one. So if you didn't know, we have a Singaporean YouTuber called Georgin Low. So in the living room itself, he has this basically a modular table and a modular shelf, which I really love a lot. Like, it's just so clean, so aesthetic, and his things are being placed at literally the right spot, and he has everything over there. So that is really what I want to try to not say mimic or copy, but to gain inspiration from for my new room. So yeah, and the second one that I got over here is Tatsuki. So I think I mentioned Tatsuki in some of my vlogs before. So basically, he's a YouTuber that is based in Sydney, Australia, and this is his living room where it has this shelving over here. It looks really clean, really aesthetic, just like Georgian's one as well. But what I love about his is that with the adding on of plants, really cool furnitures and books, and even the clock as well, it makes everything so clean and aesthetic. It looks so cool. So for lifestyle, I've also made it an aim this year to make new connections, make more friends, because 2024 I've not been doing anything much. I've always just been on my table grinding work, and I guess that really shows the results of it, because yes, my grades are good, yes, I'm doing really well in the school that I'm in right now, but when it comes to social life, it is not really good. I've actually lost more friends than I've gained some of them. You know, just build that relationship back together once again, because life is short, and I realized that in life itself, it cannot just be me, or it cannot just be me and my family. I realized that how important friends are, and that I just want to build that connection back with them. Here are a few things that I really want to do. So one definitely is to go on a road trip. road trip with my friends, because I've seen that nowadays a lot of my other friends have gone on road trips, have gone overseas together, and that's something that I really want to do. And the best part about it is that if you're vlogging yourself doing all this, like, it's just a double-edged sword, you know, like you can just do both of it together at once. And that's actually reflected here in this picture over here. I actually got this picture off a YouTube video of a YouTuber that I actually watched called Jason Zhao. So he stays in the US and he basically vlogs there, vlogs about his life, going to university. And one of his breakthrough this year was to actually make it to New York for this creators event where he got to meet so many people, so many creators as well. And I guess in life, I just want to meet the people with the same passions as well. And yeah, that's one reflection of this. So let's move on. So the next one is this. So this might look something like a road trip camping. Well, it kind of is. So this is basically the vibe that I'm going for and the type of activities that I want to do with my friends this year. Hopefully we can do it, because end of year we're going army, so there's not gonna be a lot of time for this as well. But this is actually a picture that I got from Elliot. So Elliot is another YouTuber that is based in New York. Now he actually went Switzerland with his creator friends and all to go for this hiking adventure type of event, and it looks really cool because you can see a lot of them going together, basically having fun, filming, and doing a lot of creative stuff as well. So I really admire that, and this is really my aim for 2025, to gain more connections, to meet new people, and to find people with similar interests with me as well, so that we can, you know, collaborate, get to know one another, and just connect in general and make new friends. Because life is too short. If you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go with your friends. And besides that, I actually want to improve on my physical appearance and activity, I guess, because I think recently I've been binging too much, so I've been eating more ice cream, more junk food, and it hasn't really been the healthiest time of the year. I've never go for any runs, never go gym at all, where I see all my friends going gym nowadays. And yeah, this is a photo to actually remind me to stay physical, stay healthy, and to go for a run. And for the last two pictures that I've got over here, they are food. I want to learn how to cook this year, and especially beef. Because beef is one of my favorite foods, and I know you can actually cook them homemade. You just gotta buy the beef itself, the steak. So that's one thing I want to do this year. And for the last part for education, we are going to have 3 pictures only. The last place to go to complete my educational path is university, and in my head there's only 3 universities that I want to go. And yes, there are certain questions in my head, like why wouldn't I want to go overseas university to, like, you know, gain the experience, but at the same time go overseas. But for me, for myself, I think family to me is important, and being here in Singapore, being locally with all of them while going to a top university here is probably one of the best things that you can ever do. Like I said, it's like a double-edged sword. You go to a very reputable university, but at the same time sticking close to your family as well. And here are basically the 3 different unis that I plan to go. Now you might say that these are probably the top 3 universities in Singapore, but they are probably so this here is SMU. Now I'm really leaning closer towards SMU, but definitely the reason why I'll put it in another video. And this is the second one. So this is NUS. NUS is National University of Singapore, currently the best in Asia. And lastly, we have NTU. NTU's infrastructure is really cool. Like once you see this like honeycomb shaped building, like, okay, no, maybe not honeycomb shape, I don't really know how to explain what this is, but once you see this unique picture itself, you already know that this is NTU, which makes them super unique. It makes them stand out compared to the rest of the universities. But yeah, these are really cool. Either of these is really fine. I really just try my best to aim any of these top 3, and if I do, that'd be really awesome. Well, there you have it. This is the 2025 vision board, and honestly, it's been a long 8 years of hiding, but this is my time, and I'm so excited to start on this new journey with you all. But anyways, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.